doing?
Oh, I used to drink soda, but I started drinking water instead.
Why water instead of soda?
Well, because I learned that soda and other fruit drinks have a lot of added sugar in them. Sugar my body doesn't need.
Oh, but really? There's not that much extra sugar, right?
Actually, there's a lot of extra sugar, which adds extra calories my body doesn't need. How many packets of sugar, or teaspoons of sugar, do you think you just had by drinking that soda?
None. Drinks don't have sugar, do they?
Wow, they sure do. There are about 10 teaspoons or packets of sugar in that soda.
Wow, that's a lot. By the way, how do you know how much sugar is in this soda?
By looking at the food label. The amount of sugar is listed on the food label. There are 40 grams of sugar in one bottle of soda.
Grams of sugar?
Yeah, there are 4 grams in 1 teaspoon or packet of sugar.
Okay.
So 40 grams of sugar found in 1 bottle of soda divided by 4 would equal 10 packets of sugar.
Okay, I get it. But why is having too much sugar a problem?
Well, because sugar adds extra calories without adding anything else that is good for our bodies. Too much sugar can also make us feel tired, cause cavities, and make it harder for us to move, to learn, and to play.
That's not good.
You're right, but if you choose drinks without this added sugar in it, it'll help you prevent those cavities and make it easier to move, to learn, and to play.
I don't want to drink all that extra sugar. Can you help me learn how to choose drinks without added sugar?
Sure, let's learn how to choose drinks without added sugar. Let's play a game to understand how too much sugar from drinks can affect our bodies.
Sounds great. How do we play this game?
Well, each group represents someone's bodies. These balloons represent sugar that is found in drinks. In this game, each group will pretend they are a body. Each body is working together to break down sugar from the drinks we drink to get the calories for energy. The odd-numbered groups will get 1 balloon, representing the right amount of sugar to consume. The even-numbered groups will get 3 balloons, representing more sugar than our bodies need.
So what do we do with the balloons?
Good question. Each time a balloon or sugars are passed to you, first hold the balloon with both hands and then march in place with the balloon over your head once, and in front of you a second time. After you're finished, pass the balloon along to the next person.
Can we all try that movement together?
Sure. Stand up and please push your chair under your desk or table. Then stand behind your chair and make sure there's enough space so that you don't bump into the chair or one another. I'll demonstrate the movement and then let's all try it together.
Sounds great.
To start, you'll place your arms in front of your body and pretend you're holding a balloon. Bring your arms and the balloon over your head and march in place once. Then bring your arms down in front of your body and march in place again.
Can we all try it together now?
Yes, let's all try it. Ready?
1, 2. So what do we do when our group is done?
Well, when the last member of your group finishes marching in place, everyone in the group will sit down in their chair and the last group member will hold the balloon or balloons.
What about the group with 3 balloons? How does a person hold 3 balloons?
The group with 3 balloons will have a plastic bag to store the balloons, just like our body has to store the extra sugar.
Let's get this game started.
Once your class is ready, your teacher will help you get started.
Wow! The groups that had the right amount of sugar from drinks or one balloon did the activity easier and faster. It took the groups with more sugar than our bodies need, or 3 balloons, a lot longer.
Yes, it did. You see, when we drink too much sugar and get extra calories, our body has to store the extra sugar or calories, just like we had to store the balloons in the bag. This makes it harder for us to move, for us to learn, and to play.
So, to help prevent our bodies from getting more sugar than it needs, we should choose drinks without added sugar.
That's right. So, do you remember how many teaspoons or packets of sugar there are in soda?
10, right?
Yes, that's right. Remember how we figured that out?
Not quite. Can we do that again?
Sure. First, we find out how much sugar is in the soda by finding the word sugar on the food label.
Sugar. I found it. It says there are 40 grams of sugar in this bottle of soda.
That's right. Do you remember what to do next?
I think so. 1 teaspoon or packet of sugar is 4 grams. 40 divided by 4 is 10. So there are 10 teaspoons or packets of sugar in this bottle of soda.
That's correct. So what about the water? Does the water have sugar in it?
Let's look at the food label. There are 0 grams of sugar in this bottle of water.
Great job. There's 0 grams of sugar in water. There's also therefore 0 calories.
Wow! So since water doesn't have any grams of sugar or calories, is water a good thing to have?
Water is a great drink to have. Water helps our bodies use our calories so we're able to move, to learn, and to play. We need to drink water every day because it helps us to stay healthy.
So water is a better choice than soda.
Yes, that's right. Water is a better choice than soda because water isn't full of extra sugars and extra calories. It's one of my favorite drinks. I have water if I'm thirsty after I play sports. Say, let's all try some water.
Wow, this water tastes great.
Boy, it sure does. While you all are drinking your water, I want to show you another type of healthy drink, plain white skim milk.
But look at the label. Plain white skim milk has 11 grams of sugars.
You're right. This plain white skim milk does have sugar, but the sugar in plain white skim milk is not added sugar. Instead, the sugar in plain white skim milk is natural sugar.
So the 11 grams of sugar in plain white skim milk are not added sugars like the sugar in the soda?
Yes, that's right. The sugars in the plain white skim milk are natural sugars that are already in the milk.
Well, what about this chocolate milk?
Good question. Let's look at the food label.
The food label says there are 27 grams of sugar in this chocolate milk.
That's right. Chocolate milk has 27 grams of sugar in one serving, and plain white skim milk only has 11 grams of sugar in one serving. Do you know why there are more grams of sugar in the chocolate milk?
No, why?
Well, actually, chocolate milk is plain white milk that has had sugar and chocolate added to it.
So the chocolate milk would be a drink with added sugar.
That's correct. So the better milk would be the plain white milk because plain white milk doesn't have extra sugar added to it.
Okay, but what if you are allergic to milk or don't drink milk?
No problem. There are milk alternatives like unsweetened soy milk or calcium-fortified orange juice that are good alternative choices.
So water, plain white skim milk, Unsweetened soy milk and calcium fortified orange juice are drinks without added sugars.
Yes, great job. And they all taste great too. Now that we all know how to read food labels and pick drinks that don't have extra sugar added to them, let's practice some ways we can use our skills by doing something called role plays. Do you remember what a role play is?
Yes, a role play is an activity that allows you to practice doing something in a pretend setting. It helps build your skill muscles.
That's exactly right.
It's like dance practice. During practice, we practice our skills. During the performance, we use our skills to try and do our best.
That's exactly right. For the first role play, let's pretend we've been swimming at the pool all day and we're very thirsty. When we go to the place that sells drinks, I want to have a soda. But you teach me how to read the food label and show me that water is a better choice. Are you ready?
Okay, I think I could do that.
Let's review what you need to teach me as your friend so that I, as your friend, can pick a drink without added sugar.
Well, we'll need to know that added sugar is extra sugar that is added to drinks.
Good job. And how can we find out if a drink has extra sugar?
Look at the sugar on the food label.
Great. What are some drinks that don't have extra added sugar?
Water and plain white skim milk.
That's correct. And why is it important to pick a drink without extra sugar that's been added in the first place?
If you have too much sugar, it adds extra calories without adding anything else that is good for our bodies. Too much sugar can also make us feel tired, cause cavities, and make it harder for us to move, learn, and play.
Excellent job. You definitely are ready for the role play.
I agree. Let's get started.
Okay. Wow, that was a long day of swimming and I sure am thirsty. Do you want to grab a soda with me at the snack stand?
I'm really thirsty too, but soda has extra sugar and calories that my body doesn't need.
Really? How do you know that?
By looking at the food label. See, there are 40 grams of sugar in this soda, which is more than my body needs. That's about 10 teaspoons of extra sugar.
Wow, that is a lot of sugar. But why is it important to choose drinks without that extra sugar?
Because if you have too much sugar, it adds extra calories without adding anything else that is good for our bodies. Too much sugar can also make us feel tired, cause cavities, and make it harder for us to move, learn, and play.
Whew, I don't want that. So tell me, what would be a better choice?
How about some water?
Does water have any extra sugar?
No, water does not have any extra sugar.
Well, great. Then let's both have water instead.
Sounds great.
You did a wonderful job. By doing this role play, you're building your food label reading skill muscles. Now, your teacher is going to have you try the role play in your class. Great job, everyone. Thank you all for helping us build our food label reading skill muscles. Let's all review what we learned today. First, what is a calorie and where do they come from?
Calories are the fuel or energy that allow us to move, learn, and play. We get calories from the foods we eat.
That's right. And like we learned today, calories can be in drinks too.
Yes, and it's important to choose drinks that either have no sugar or as little sugar as possible.
Yes, that's right. It's important that we choose drinks without added sugars because why?
If you have too much sugar, it adds extra calories without adding anything else that is good for our bodies. Too much sugar can make us feel tired, cause cavities, and make it harder for us to move, learn, and play.
That's correct. What's a drink that has 0 grams of sugar?
Water, and it tastes great too.
It sure does. It tastes good and it's a great choice after you've played outside for a long time. It's a really good drink to have anytime. What is the one exception we talked about today?
Plain white skim milk.
Ah, that's right. We talked about plain white skim milk. And remember, even though the food label says there's sugar in this plain white skim milk, the sugar in the plain white skim milk is natural. It's not added sugar like sugar found in soda. Now, we've got one final activity for you to complete. Your teacher gave you a piece of paper. At the top of the paper it says, "The next time I have a drink, I'm going to choose a drink without added sugar." Please draw a picture of the drink without added sugar that you will choose the next time you are thirsty.
That sounds like fun. I like to draw.
Great job, everyone, and have fun drawing the drink without added sugar that you will choose the next time you are thirsty.
Thank you for helping us learn how to choose drinks without added sugar. It was a lot of fun.
I'm so glad you had fun. Next time you have a drink, don't forget to choose what?
A drink without added sugar.
Great job. We'll see you next week.
Guess what helps my body be strong? Doing yoga. Strengthening my muscles, calming my mind. But you know what else makes me strong? When I drink plenty of fluids. It helps all the organs of my body and all the systems of my body work right. If we didn't have water, we couldn't live. So water is related to being strong as a human being. The focus of this week's practice will be warrior poses, just like Mr. Broccoli. Because the warrior poses in yoga are based on strength, agility, and concentration. So let's start by standing up. Putting your hands on your hips, looking to the right, looking to the left, looking up at the ceiling, and then over to your right shoulder, over to your left shoulder, and then back in the middle. Everyone turn to the right. Come into Warrior One pose with your left foot back and your right foot forward. Bring your arms up. Feel the strength of this pose. Now look down at your knee and cover your 2 baby toes on your right foot. I know you can't see them, but where they would be inside your shoe. Get the beat going and settle back into Warrior One. Turn towards the front and move to the other side. Keep your arms up the whole time. Now your left foot is in the front and your right one is in the back. Look down at your knee and cover your 2 baby toes with your left foot. Excellent. Excellent form in Warrior One. Feel the strength of this pose. And as the music comes back, get the beat. Feel the smile come to your face. Let your left hand come forward and your right hand go back. Feel the strength of Warrior Two. We all look just like Mr. Broccoli. The beat of the music is strong, just like the muscles in our body feel strong. Turn your body towards the front, and we'll do Warrior One on the first side. I love this beat. Turn towards the front now, and bring your hands together. Push your hands very hard towards each other, gently but with strength. Then release, and look down at your feet and have them be about a foot apart, which is 12 inches. Bend your knees, and your hands are going to come up just a little, and then a little more. I estimate they're about halfway up. Feel the beat. Now they're about 3/4 up. Palms face each other. And then 100% in the air. Now, take your bottoms and act like you're sitting down. And this is called chair pose. Feel the strength of this pose. Feel the strength of your thighs. They may get tired, but you can do this. It doesn't look difficult, but we can sure feel our muscles working. Now take a deep breath and allow your hands to come out and down as you shake them out. Shake out your whole arms as you do the last little beat with the marching. Your hands continue to shake. Keep the march going. Your hands go back and forth as we begin to settle our body down. Walk your feet out so that they're spread wide. Bring your arms up. Then gently allow your arms to go down on top of your desk. Now as your arms or hands rest on your desk, move your bottoms away from the desk so that you feel the stretch in the back of your legs. Your face is looking down towards the floor, and then gently allow your hands to come down to the floor. Walking them over to the left, to the center, and then to the right. Feel the stretch in the back of your thigh. Walk them back to the center, and just hang down there like a loose rag doll. Maybe bend your knees, and then slowly come back up. Your chin is to your chest. Take a deep breath in. Your arms come up and your shoulders roll back. Open your eyes and bring your feet together. One more time. Your hands come up overhead, taking your bottom down. Hands are facing one another. And you feel the strength of your thighs as we do chair pose. Deep breath in and releasing. Follow my movements now.
Born in the heart of every child is the power to change the world. Born in the heart of every child is the power to change the world. Couldn't we love one another when we're tired, hungry, or cold? I could care for you, you could care for me when we are lost, troubled, or old. There is a job that is ours, you know, one of unbounded worth, to care for mountain, sea, and sky, and creatures of the earth. Born in the heart of every child is the power to change the world. Born in the heart of every child is the power to change, the power to change the world. The power to change the world.
Take a deep breath in. Slowly release. As you return to your seat, settle your lower back into the chair. Your shoulders are touching the back of the chair, hands in your lap. Feet are settled down into the floor, feeling that you're strong because you've moved your body, but you're relaxed. Close your eyes and then open them. Alert and awake, ready to continue your day. See you tomorrow.